Shalom Yashala, Shalom. Dabalabban Yashala coming out with a special edition of Monday Night War episode of bringing out those holy precepts. Again, a Monday Night War special edition of bringing out those holy precepts. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Abanawi Yahweh, Ba'ashem Hawashai, Ba'ashem Kar Kadash, True Father, Deliverer, Savior, names in ancient Paleo Hebrew, Lashawan Kodash. I hope everybody's doing Most High blessed. Tonight we're going to be reading out of the book of Joel, the 3rd chapter. Joel, the 3rd chapter, to the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Hawashai. Let's get into it. Joel 3 and verse 1 reads, "For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem." Joel 3 and verse 2, "I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered amongst the nations and parted my land." And as you see, the war between the Palestinians and the so-called wax-pale demons in our homeland, Jerusalem, Israel, right now. Okay? Joel 3 and 3, "And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they may drink." Joel 3 and verse 4, "Yeah, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Sidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head." Again, as you see, these two nations fighting for a land that neither belongs to neither one of them. Okay? That's why the Most High said, "have parted his land." And we all know that it was done by Babylon, the United Snakes of America, 1948, the Balfour Declaration. Okay? Joel 3 and verse 5, "Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and carried them into your temples, my goodly pleasant things." Okay? Joel 3 and verse 6, "The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border." Joel 3 and verse 7, "Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head." You have to understand, the Most High is in control of what happens on the earth. Okay? He knows that these two nations are separating our land, and he's bringing judgment to them. Okay? Point blank, period. Joel 3 and verse 8, "I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabaeans, to a people far off, for Yahweh hath spoken it." Many say that there's not that captivity is not in the Bible, the biblical. But what is the Most High saying here? Verse 8 again, "I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabaeans, to a people far off, for Yahweh hath spoken it." And this is verse 9. This is the title of this sit down. "Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles. Prepare war." What is the Most High God saying? Proclaim ye amongst the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. As you see, these two nations of Gentile nations fighting for a land that they don't own, neither one of them own it. Okay? The land is of the Most High God, Yahweh Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushai. It's his judgment. Okay? Proclaim ye amongst the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men and let the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Joel 3 and verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Joel 3 and verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, till the cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. We have to understand the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. Point blank, whatever happens on this earth, the Most High is in control. Let's get a precept. Daniel 4 and 17. And it reads, this matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the bases of men. Okay, beautiful precept. Daniel 4 and 17 again. This matters by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and gives it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the bases of men. Okay? This is all judgment coming to our land, Jerusalem, Israel, which is prophesied to be destroyed. Okay? Point blank, period. Let's get back to Joel 3. Joel 3 and verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, till the cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Joel 3 and verse 12. Let the heathen be awakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Joel 3 and 13. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Joel 3 and 14. Multitudes in the valleys of decision, for the day of Yahweh is near in the day of decision. Joel 3 and 15. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. Joel 3 and 16. Yahweh also shall roar out of Zion, and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake. But Yahweh will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel. And we know, not the Israelis, we're talking about the Israelites, the Black, Hispanic, Native, Indian, and Negroid descent, the true children of the Most High God. Joel 3 and 17. So shall ye know that I am Yahweh your power, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain. Then shall Jerusalem be holy, and they shall no strangers pass through her any more. Verse 18. Joel 3 and 18. And it shall come to pass in that day that the mountains shall drop down new wine, and the hills shall flow with milk, and with all the rivers of Judah shall flow with waters. And the fountains shall come forth from the house of Yahweh, and shall water the valley of Shittims. Joel 3 and 19. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. Read it again, Joel 3:19. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, which they have shed innocent blood in their land. Joel 3:20, verse 20. But Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation. Joel 3:21. For I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for Yahweh dwelleth in Zion. Okay? And this lesson is just coming out through the Spirit for this war that's going on right now in our homeland, Jerusalem, Israel, and the Palestinians. Both of those demonic nations are going to be judged by Yahweh Shem Hawashai, point blank, period. Now let's go into the book of Hosea and read about the downfall of modern day Israel. Okay, this is Hosea chapter 4. I'm going to start reading from verse 1. Hosea 4, verse 1 reads, Hear the words of Yahweh, ye children of Israel, for Yahweh have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land. Read it again, Hosea 4:1. Hear the word of Yahweh, ye children of Israel, for Yahweh have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land. We know the Most High is talking about his land, Israel, modern day, which we know is through biblical prophecies inhabited by the Gentiles. Okay? Verse 2, Hosea 4 and verse 2. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood. Okay? By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood touches blood. Hosea 4 and verse 3. Therefore shall the land mourn. As you see, the land is mourning right now against the Palestinians. Okay? Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven. Yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. This is judgment, biblical prophecy, judgment coming against these two nations, which neither one of them should be in that land. Okay? Hosea 4 and 4. Yet let no man strive, nor reproof another, for thy people are as they that strive with the priests. Hosea 4 and verse 5. Therefore shall they fall in the day, and the prophet also shall fall with thee in the night, and I will destroy thy mother. Okay, this is the downfall of modern day Israel. It is prophesied to be destroyed. Read it again. Hosea 4 and verse 5. Therefore shalt thou fall in the day, and the prophet shall fall with thee in the night, and I will destroy thy mother. Hosea 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. Okay, again, this lesson just coming out with the war against the so-called Israelis and the Palestinians. The land doesn't belong to neither one of them. That land belongs to the Most High God, Yahweh, Bashem Mashiach, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rekar Kadash, bringing judgment, destruction, and war to modern day Israel. Okay? Prophesied to be destroyed. Hosea 4 and verse 7. As they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. Hosea 4 and 8. They eat up the sins of my people, and they set their hearts on their iniquity. Hosea 4 and verse 9. And there shall be like people, like priests, and I will punish them for their ways and reward them their doing. Okay? And there shall be like people, like priests, and I will punish them for their ways and reward them their doings. Again, the Most High bringing judgment to our homeland because it's prophesied to be destroyed. Point blank, period. Hosea 4 and verse 11. Whoredom and wine and new wine take away the heart. Verse 12. My people ask counsel at their stocks, and their staff declare unto them. For the spirit of whoredoms have caused them to err, and they have gone a whoring from under their power, Yahweh. Okay? Hosea 4 and 13. They sacrifice upon the tops of the mountains and burn incense upon the hills, on the oaks and poplars and elms, because the shadow thereof is good. Therefore your daughters shall commit whoredom, and your spouses shall commit adultery. Hosea 4 and 14. I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, nor your spouses when they commit adultery, for themselves are separated with whores, and they sacrifice with harlots. Therefore the people that doeth not understand shall fall. Hosea 4 and 15. Though thou, Israel, play the harlot, yet let not Judah offend, and come not ye unto Gilgal, neither go up to Behaven, nor swear, Yahweh liveth. Hosea 4 and 16. For Israel slideth back as a backsliding heifer. Now Yahweh will feed them as a lamb in a large place. Verse 17. Ephraim is joined to idols. Let him alone. Verse 18. Their drink is sour. They have committed whoredom continually. Her rulers with shame do love, give ye. Verse 19. The wind hath bound her up in her wings, and they shall be ashamed because of their sacrifices. Okay, this is biblical prophecy that the modern day land, our land of Israel, is going to be destroyed. That's why you have to understand why John the Revelator saw a new Jerusalem come down pursuant to Revelation, the 21st chapter. Okay, let's get a couple of more precepts. Go in the book of Ecclesiastes, because there's a time and a season for everything under the earth, under heaven. Salakia. Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 1 reads, to everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Verse 2, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. Ecclesiastes 3 and 3, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. Verse 5, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. Verse 6, a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silent and a time to speak. Let's get to the point. Verse 8, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. Proclaim ye to the Gentiles, prepare for war. Okay? The Most High is bringing judgment to our homeland, the modern day Israel. Okay? And as you see it unraveling right in front of everybody's eyes, but it's all biblical prophecy. And we all know who's the cause of it. Again, 1948, the Balfour Declaration, which the United Snakes put the Israelites, lies against Israel in our land. Okay? Point blank, period. There's a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time of peace. Okay? Let's go into the book of Luke. Bring out a couple of precepts in the book of Luke. And let's go Luke 21 and let's start from verse 10. Luke 21 and 10 reads, Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. You see it right in front of your eyes. Both kingdoms fighting against each other. Verse 11, And great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines, and pestilence, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. Okay? You see about the earthquakes in Afghanistan. The thousands of people dying all throughout the earth. It's judgment of the Most High God. Point blank, period. Let's drop down to verse 20. Luke 21 and verse 20 reads, And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Okay? And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Verse 21, Then let them which are in Judea flee into the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter therein. Verse 22, For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. Okay? For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. Verse 23, Luke 21 and 23. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, for there shall be great distress in the land and wrath upon this people. Okay? But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, for there shall be great distress in the land and wrath upon this people. Verse 24, this is the point. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles, until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. So who's in our homeland now? The Gentiles. Okay, read it again. Luke 21 and 24. They shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captives into all nations. That's the blacks and Hispanic, Native, Indian, and Negro descent that are here in our land of our captivity, the United Snakes of America. Okay? And Jerusalem should be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Okay? And that's what you're seeing, the times of the Gentile. This modern day land, Israel, is biblically prophesied to be destroyed. The Most High is bringing judgment, wrath, as you see, between these two nations that are separated in our homeland. Okay? It's all in control of the Most High God, Yahweh, B'Shem Mashiach Yahweh Shai. As like I read earlier, the matter by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men and gives it to whomsoever he will and sets it up over it the basis of men. Okay? Hope this is edifying. Yashua, I just want to bring this out on this Monday night war edition of bringing out those holy precepts. Proclaim ye amongst the Gentiles, prepare for war. Okay? This is just the beginning. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible. We got to stay in meditating on this holy word day and night, and to gather this understanding of the Most High God. And with that I say, Shalom.